Hi, my name is Damian, and I will be teaching you the principles of chess applied to a very basic chess game. I am playing against a very lower rated player than myself, so well, the skill difference is very pretty evident. But this game will help you to better see how these chess principles work when they are put into practice. So first, in the opening, well, right now I played e4. This is a very standard move, a developing move. I am controlling the center, although some square in the center, enabling my bishop and potentially my queen to come out. So this is a very standard, pretty common move, a strong move. He responded with e6, now creating the French defense. The French defense is a very solid defense when played correctly. Again, he's enabling his pieces to develop, his bishop and his queen, and he's preparing a potential d5, which is the standard French continuation. So I played d4. Again, controlling the center, enable more developing moves. Again, a pretty standard move in the French defense. Preparing e5 if the opportunity arises. If he plays e4, I might consider e5. However, I rather play knight to d2. But well, this would be a topic for another video. So he responded with knight f6. Now he's threatening my pawn. I can defend the pawn. But if, for instance, I defended with knight to c3, I don't like this move bishop b5, pinning the knight and enabling this threat again, the knight threat on the e4 pawn. So I just moved the pawn up, and he played the best move, knight to d5. This is have transposed to the Alekhine defense, which is also a very solid defense if played correctly. Right now I play knight f3, developing. He played g6. This is not a good move because it doesn't help with its development or the control of the center, and he has just weakened his black squares. So he is in a slight disadvantage right now that I might put into very specific threats in the future. So I continued my development, bishop to e2. He played a6. This is another bad move because, well, he's not developing anything nor defending to any threat. Well, he might be just fearful I move my bishop to b5, but it's not point in it because I already moved my bishop. I have already moved my bishop, and well, it is a pointless move. So I just castled. Right now, this bishop move, this check, this threat is non-existent right now, and I am considering right now to play c4, which is a nice move. And if I would play c4 before, I would have been a little skeptical because of this move to bishop to b4, creating a check, and I would have to offer a trade or also develop to a less than better square, minor piece. I don't want to trade this bishop because, as you can see, these squares are weak, and this bishop is the one to convert this to an advantage point for myself. Well, this knight, there's no point to just trade it right now. because, well, by placing my knight here on c3 and possible here to e4, well, again, I am threatening this to these squares, and it would be good for myself. So I don't want to trade any of those pieces if this check arrives and I have not castled. And again, this is if I have played the c4 move before, because right now if he checked, well, I would have just played c3 and everything is okay. But right now, by castling, I have eliminated all these variations. So he just played b6, another bad move because he is not developing anything nor controlling the center. But he might possibly create an active bishop. He has still to prove how it will become active or strong or threatening. So, well, this is a bad move, but not such a bad move. So now, right now, I played bishop to g5, attacking the black queen. Well, why didn't I play c4 right away, as I mentioned just a while back? Because I would just be helping black to escape, and even though I would have a superior position, I wouldn't have any weaknesses to exploit right away. So it is a possibility, but I am not winning anything right away, and I want to win something. So to defend this threat, he might put his knight back, and it would be a very bad move because I would move my bishop here, threatening the rook. And in the other hand, it could be yet another move for the knight. As you can see, it has moved twice already. So it would be 3 moves just for the knight, just be dancing around, and he has already screwed the Alekhine defense. So the most sensible move is just to defend with the bishop, and I will not take the bishop because, again, I am not winning anything by trading this bishop. I want to exploit the black squares, these weaknesses. So I played bishop to h6. Now I am blocking his castling. He can castle. And if he put his bishop back, now I would consider trading because I would screw his castle. And he would have a very weakened position, and I could penetrate this position easily with the queen and with the knight, creating mating threat. So this is a very strong move for myself, and right now I am in an advantage. So early on. So he played d6, yet another pawn move. He does not move his pieces. He should be moving his pieces. But well, the good point of this 6 is that he's right now threatening my pawn on the e5. He's threatening my center, but in the not so positive side, well, now this knight is kind of stranded. He has only one square to escape that was previously defended by the bishop, but now because of d6, right now it is undefended, so I took my chance and attacked the knight right away. But Damian, now he has escaped and he can just move his knight back. Well, yes, but now I have the initiative. I have a very good developed position, and I will just attack. So I move my queen, checking the king, attacking the knight. He defended himself by playing knight 4 to f6, c6, excuse me. And right now I attack the pinned piece. I am attacking the knight with the pawn, and I'm attacking the knight with the queen, but his knight cannot move because, well, it is pinned in an absolute pin, to the king. So he has these possibilities of moving this pawn, or what he played takes e takes d, and he takes d. Again, I'm reviving the threat on the knight, but now because this pawn is not here, he saw his chance and played b5. Is this a good move? Well, he's attacking my queen, but right now there's another pin piece, a part of the knight, which is this pawn. If this pawn move, well, then my queen just easily capture the black rook. Do you see it? So this piece cannot move. So we could say that this piece, or the pawn on b5, is undefended. So I just take it with my bishop. Now I have an even stronger attack against his king. I have two pinned threats, or he has two pinned pieces, two weaknesses. And by having these pawns advanced, I am opening the center, and his king is still in the center, so I might just play rook to e1 in the future, attacking the king. So right now, as you can see, his poor development, his lack of his playing central move and minor pieces has created this cramped position. So he moved his queen to d7, creating a flight square for the king. If it is attacked, but it is not a good move again. It might be slightly better to move the bishop, but the threats are still too strong. He will lose material right away, either with the king or with the bishop, and I will have a strong attack. Right now, I just have to clean up the position. I have a very strong attack in place, and well, he just has to defend and to delay the mate as much as he can. So the king continued with the pawn taking the knight, attacking the queen. So he must react immediately. So he played knight to takes pawn, losing right now a knight, losing right now another knight. So now I have a double attack to the king, to the queen, and to the rook on a8. I have this double attack, but again you have to consider that the queen is pinned. So he moved the only two of these two pieces that can be defended. He played rook to b8. So now I have the possibility to take the queen, and if I did, he would take with his own bishop. And with the bishop here, he would attack my queen on a4. So I was thinking, where should I put the queen? And as you can see, there is no strong squares to put the queen on. Maybe a5 attacking, maybe to a5 attacking this pawn in c7, but it is not definitive or strong enough. So I didn't see the need to take right away the queen. So I took the pawn takes pawn, or I took his pawn on d6, creating yet another threat to this bishop on e7. He has now two threats to react to. Well, the best move may be take with pawn. But right now I am also opening this file, the e file, to the rook. So, well, the attack is very strong. So what he did, he played rook to b6. Now I have to react to his threat because he's threatening to take my bishop and to destroy this attack. So I took, he took with the bishop. But right now, because I have taken the time to make this middle move of pawn takes pawn or Shui took, I can now move my queen here to d4, attacking the rook on h8, and again he has this another threat. He has two threats to react to. He just played pretty quickly right now, just defending. He took with the rook, attacking my queen, but right now I have my opportunity for a forced mate, which is just queen takes rook, this bishop move forced, and knight takes bishop, checkmate. As you can see, I developed my pieces correctly. I created a plan. I created pins and attacked the pins, created threads, and played my pieces to the most active squares. As you can see, this bishop here supported this checkmate. So there was not wasted move for my side, as you can see. I hope this video will help you understand better your chess games. And well, see you soon.